Hey everybody, CX500 update number 6, here to show you our latest roadblock. So I'm trying to get the clutch off so that I can access, there is a plate right like back here that'll give me access to the crankshaft, but primarily that'll give me access to the crankshaft so I can take the pistons out. So first step is to remove the transmission entirely, and so here's our hang-up. It needs a specialty tool right here. So what I have is a 24mm socket, and it matches up pretty nicely. I measured it with my digital caliper, and it matches up and it's fine. This is actually a little bit larger, which is great. So I was reading a forum post talking about a guy who used the socket, and there's most of the text, but I'll link to this in the description. But yeah, he said basically take out one tooth for every three, and that actually makes a pretty nice cross. So hopefully that'll all fit. But I have a handy dandy Dremel right here with a nice little snake attachment, so I'm going to try to use this fiberglass end to cut them out and then kind of go from there. So wish me luck. I went ahead and did a quick test cut just to make sure that everything's lining up properly, and I didn't go too deep, I just went a little bit in there. But there we are, and that's looking pretty perfect to me. So that's working great. Quick side note, I purchased a Dremel from Harbor Freight for like $8. Man, I tried to do something similar before, and it would stop whenever I try to touch metal and cut metal. But damn it, this thing, man. The other guys in the shop has this thing. It is fantastic. I'm on setting like 4 and 6, and it's already shooting sparks like a grinder does. So that's pretty amazing. Definitely invest in a good Dremel, and they'll do you big favors. Quick side note. So Dremels are awesome. But their fiberglass heads are a little sensitive. This is the second one. Oh, come on. Anyhow, this is the second one I've busted. I would just let this little thing just kind of fall down or whatever, and it shatters that thing. But on a lighter note, about halfway done, there goes the rest of it. I have the first tooth ready and exposed. Now I just only have two more spots to take care of. This actually turned out pretty well. I went ahead and went through and marked a little line just to make sure that it's flat. This is pretty hot. To make sure that I cut a straight line. So yeah, I lined it up a little bit, and the teeth don't exactly match, but that can always be reshaped, and if I get contact 3 out of 4 points, I'll be happy. So, yep. And here we are. This is the finished piece. I have not fitted yet because I wanted you to be there when I did. So let's see what happens here. Hey! And it goes in. Goes in just fine. And there's no play. That's great. Oh wait, actually it might not have gone to the bottom. Hold on, let's see. Goes in on these top two. Let's have a look-see here. Okay, so that one doesn't fit. These two right here don't fit. They have too much, so I'll just trim those down a little bit. But other than that, these bottom two fit, and that's great. So go ahead and trim that one, and come back. And we now have ourselves a finished product. If it'll focus. There we go. Had to shave down the sides a little bit, and also had to see if you can see in the reflection. I had to shave down the grooves that are present here. They're present inside. Had to shave them a little flat because they were protruding out a little bit too much, and it was preventing it from going inside. But go ahead and stick her in there, and come on, you worked earlier. Let's find the There we go. Right there. Boom. Fits into every hole. Cost me probably a grand total of $4 or $5, however much this socket was. And yeah, and I think I probably can still use this thing. I think I'll probably still use the socket for what it was actually intended for. But yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm pretty happy with this thing. I'm kind of hoping I can use this on my CB650 for the swing arm. As a matter of fact, I'll put my glasses on to find out, because this thing has a very similar thing. I'm just wondering if it's the same size and if it'll fit. What do you know? Does it? No. Well, actually, hold on. No. Oh yeah, it does. Check that out. Perfect. Sorry, I probably didn't get to see that. That's awesome. Man, okay, so how's this for crazy? I was looking up to find out how much the tool for that thing is. It costs like $88 from Honda, or from Advanced Auto Parts. So I'm pretty happy with that thing. I'm super happy that it works for that, because that means I can take the swing arm off. First, I'll get it clean because it's dirty as shit, and then yeah, get the frame powder coated, because that's kind of the next step. I was gonna. This is now turning into a CB650 update. I was gonna get, well, still am gonna get a rear hoop to go right here, but I was wanting to learn how to weld first, so I can do that, and then get this thing sent off, cleaned and powder coated, so that way it's not so rusty and all that sort of stuff. There's rust everywhere. That way it'll just look a bit nicer. So that's update number 6. I'll probably do update number 7 here in a little bit once I get the transmission off and go from there. So wish me luck.